thank you, and welcome to our second month for MoMondays London. How many people by way of sound were here for our first month last month?
And I have to tell you, I have a master's degree in leadership. I've run departments that were millions of dollars. I've helped thousands of people change their lives. And I can't get 400 email addresses into my database? That was a pretty big pile of inadequacy in that moment, right?
Vulnerability in a relationship is something that was able to give strength, but I didn't realize that at the time. I started to ease myself into this relationship until the point at 8 years in we decided to get married, and we started a business, and we started to do very well. We got our business going, we got all the things that society tells us we're supposed to have. We had the house, we have the family, we've got the car, the flat screen TVs. We kept acquiring more of these things. And you know, as we were doing that, I thought, this is what we're supposed to do. This is just simply what we're supposed to do. But you know, I wasn't feeling happy. I wasn't feeling as though this was my story.
And I'll just explain an experience that I had that physically challenged myself. Again, part of my identity, where I went diving in Apo Island. That's an extension of the Great Barrier Reef between the Philippines and Australia. So I'm 60 feet below with my dive master, and when I'm there, I'm looking at the reef and wondering how beautiful this is, and then I look into the great blue, and I see this big thing swimming at me. So I'm trying to get the attention of my dive master. Hey, what is that over there? You know, trying to do it 60 feet below is not easy. And when I'm there, he writes on the whiteboard with him, whale shark. So I'm thinking as I'm pooping in a dive suit, which is not cool, again, 60 feet below, what is that? Whale or 30-foot shark?
And I'm not going to do any more speaking than this next 15 seconds. I got to show you something fun. But I just want to say I'm here under some very unique circumstances in London, Ontario, which is actually my hometown. And I just have to thank each and every one of you for being here, because I needed to be in a crowd full of really positive, awesome, wonderful people tonight. And I'd like to dedicate this juggling show to my father.
So the first one I asked, what's your name? Monsieur. Then I turned to the oldest one. What's your name? He didn't spoke. I said, I'm sorry. What's your name? The cousin said, he doesn't speak. Oh, I know he doesn't speak English, but can he say his name in Iraq? No, Felipe, he doesn't speak. He's deaf and mute. I said, oh my gosh. How am I going to hire you? How am I going to tell you what you need to do? I said, I know. I'm going to hire the youngest one, and you're going to help me translate for the oldest one. So I had to pay 2 people for the job of 1.
But as we got up to the top floor where the elevators were about to open, my husband, he turned to me and he said, Sarah, they can take everything, but they can't take our love, and they can't take our family. We did sign most of our life away that day. We got to keep our house. My dreams were gone, and I went back to work. But something inside of me was still saying, Sarah, you are meant to live your dream, your business, and do the things you want in life with that.
Dad, you were the hardest working, most honest man I ever knew. You always did what you said. You finished what you started. You showed up on time every time. And you said please and thank you. Simple things, but very, very rare today. I'd say to my mom, Mom, you lived out your Christian faith with conviction and love and an amazing joy. It was just incredible. No one ever had to ask you what you believed, and you never had to tell them. Your life was an open book, and no one ever wanted to close it.
So to close off tonight, I actually just want to invite our speakers back up to the stage for a final round of applause from you. Thank you very much for being such a great audience. And thank you, everybody, and have a great night.